Start your day with Jesus and you will have a blessed day. Let me show you how. This is the day that the Lord has made, and you ought to choose to rejoice and be glad. Daily affirmations today. Starting today, this morning. Find scriptures that encourage you, that uplift you, that gives you joy, that gives you strength. Like, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and enter his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and praise his name, for the Lord is good and his mercy endures forever. Like, you have to encourage yourself. You have to start your day knowing, like, I am not going to allow my circumstance to distract me, to detour me from my promise. I'm not going to allow it to deter me from the vision that God has given me. I am not going to give up. I'm not going to let the devil win, because I know that he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You have the power to command your morning, to command your day, to command your life. But you have to use the word of God is sharper than any two-edged sword. It has power. It has tools. It has resources. Your day doesn't have to be bad. You will have a blessed day today.
Hey, beautiful people. Happy Wednesday. I am just getting off work or logging out of work, and I bought my fruit on Monday, but I am just juicing today. That's okay. It's never too late. I'm starting now. And I follow this girl on Instagram. Her name is Juice with Kia. I'll leave her link or her Instagram handle below. And she has so many good juice recipes. So I'm going to start with the strawberry flat tummy juice recipe that she suggested. And it's supposed to make 52 ounces of juice. I bought me a little jug that I'm going to put in the refrigerator and drink on it for the rest of the week. Trying to get that juice intake up and the good natural sugars. The recipe calls for 4 apples, 16 ounces of strawberries, 5 oranges, 4 grapefruit, and ginger is optional. I like ginger, and it's supposed to boost your metabolism and be a detox or help with, trying to keep that tummy flat. And I'm going to start off with washing my fruit and letting that soak for a bit. To wash my fruit, I'm going to use some cold water. Let me put my strawberries in here. I'm going to use some cold water. And cover them with the water. Y'all hear my dog ringing the bell in the background because he want to go out. Gonna use some vinegar. Gonna use 1 tablespoon, maybe 1.5 tablespoon of vinegar, and a tablespoon of baking soda. Let me just pop this. Kind of clumped up. I don't like that. Let that wrench around, and I will let that sit for 10 minutes. And I'm just rinsing anything that I'm not peeling. Like, I have to peel the grapefruit and the oranges, and I'm going to do the apples as well. I can't put all of them in that bowl, so I got another bowl. Anything that's going in my mouth, I want to make sure it's getting cleaned of any pesticides. be back when that's done. Okay, I got my fruit rinsed. I think the worst part for me is having to prepare the fruit. That is what takes the longest, but the benefits of juicing is good. But while I'm preparing the fruit, I want to tell you guys about this documentary I was watching at 7 o'clock this morning. It is on Netflix. It is called Tell Them You Love Me. I didn't know what it was about, so I was just like, let me start playing it because I like to watch documentaries. And the documentary was about, she was a college professor, I think. Her name was Anna Stubblefield. Hold on, guys, I'm getting a call. Pause. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so the professor, her name is Anna Stubblefield, and her mother also, they worked with people with cerebral palsy or people that had trouble communicating. So she was married, she had kids, and it was this lady and her son. She had two sons, and one of them was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and he had a lot of he was nonverbal, so he didn't speak. He could do words like mama, or he'd point to the refrigerator and stuff like that, but basically he was nonverbal. And the brother went to one of Anna Stubblefield's classes where she was talking about like the different things or the different approaches they were helping people with cerebral palsy or people that had Down syndrome, help them to better communicate. And whatever she was talking about, because I don't want y'all, don't quote me, but whatever the study was that she was talking about that would help people that were nonverbal, the brother talked to Anna Stubblefield and wanted to get his brother into the program or see if she could help him, with any nonverbal cues, or help him to better communicate with the family. So she started coming over to the house and helping. I guess they called him D-Man, or I guess that was his name, or Damon, but they called him D-Man. And basically how she helped to communicate, it was with a typewriter or a computer, kind of like tele-relay for deaf people. And she was only supposed to be a guide, use her hand over his hand, but he was still the one controlling, typing what he wanted to say. And to make a long story short, she somehow fell in love with him. Not saying people that have Down syndrome or cerebral palsy are not capable of falling in love, but the family didn't think he had the mental capacity to understand what was going on. So she ended up having a whole relationship with D-Man. They had sex, and once the family found out about it, she was telling the family that she was going to leave her husband. She was ready to have a full-fledged relationship with D-Man, and wanted to get him into a program where he didn't have to live with his mother anymore, and they could live together, and he could finish going to school. Because whatever program he was in, it had him going to classes. She would take him to these college classes where they were talking about history. He was understanding and reading books. So she said that D-Man came on to her. He was the one that typed out, kiss me and all of these things. And I'm trying to remember everything in the story. But to make a long story short, she ended up getting 12 years in prison because of it. But she's on there telling her side of the story. The family's on there telling their side of the story. And it's not funny, but it is funny. Because the mom was talking about like the after effects of D-Man having this relationship with Anna Stubblefield, and saying now since she opened up this world to him, he now masturbates a lot now, and she always has to clean him up more because of course, they didn't allow him to see her anymore and stopped her from communicating with him. They had Anna's mama on there and everything. It was a crazy documentary. So if you guys are interested in things like that, check it out on Netflix. It's called Tell Them You Love Me. And it was totally not what I was expecting, but I watched it. I have to have like some background noise in the background while I'm working. Usually I do music, but for some reason this morning I was like, let me see what's new on Netflix. And that is what popped up. And so that is how I started my morning this morning. Don't judge me. I judge myself. And now all of my fruit is chopped up and ready to go into the juicer. This is the juicer I'm using. It is Aeto. I got it for a wedding gift, and it was on my registry from Amazon. I will link it in the description box below if I am able to find the link of where I got it from. I still need to cut up this grapefruit and orange some more. I'm going to chop it up into little bitty pieces a little bit so it'll go down smoother. So let's get to juicing, y'all. Here, I'm going to taste it in a minute. But this is 4 apples, 5 oranges, 4 grapefruit, 16 ounces of strawberry, and a little piece of ginger. So I'm going to try to probably fill it up every day, drink about this glass full of juice per day until it runs out. Juicing can be expensive. So my goal is to just try to drink or pick one juice I want to drink on for the week and have 1 glass of juice a day. I think that'll be good to start off with, and then I can gradually increase it if I need to. But just trying to incorporate step by step, little by little, healthier choices into what I consume. So there you have it. That is it. That is all. And I love this. And it's easy to break down and clean up. So definitely get you one of these. And I don't think it was more than $200. I think it was like $100 and some dollars if I can remember. But it's a great juicer. I've used it. This probably is like my 3rd time, but it does pretty good. So go get you one. Talk to you guys later. Bye. beautiful people. Happy Saturday. We are on our way to take Zeus to part 2 of his obedience training. So I'm gonna turn my blinkers on. He graduated from the basic training, and I didn't even know I had signed him up for intermediate training. So that's where we're headed now. And there is a Juneteenth celebration today. So Mark and I and some of his family were supposed to go there tonight. And that's pretty much it this weekend. This week was a short week because, of course, I was off this past Monday when we got back from Vegas. And then I was off yesterday. So it's been okay. Getting the house back in order, trying to get my sleep patterns back in order. That's about it. But I have 2 videos posted so far on YouTube, so I am going to pat myself on the back. I'm very, very proud of that, and I'm going to continue to try to get consistent and keep this thing rolling. But I hope everybody's having a great day. Let me get off this camera, and I'm about to bump me some music and enjoy this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
And I can swatch your hand to see if you like it. It's called Brutish. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because it gives a little attitude. Yes.
And you said it's vegan?
Yeah, it's vegan. It's matte. It's satin application. It'll dry matte in about 45 seconds. I recommend you stepping into the sunlight so you can see it a little better.
This is black tea lemonade. So this is the base. So it's black tea with homemade lemonade, and then the strawberries. The red one is strawberries, no dyes, syrup, or additives. And then this is blackberry. This is the latest new one that came out this past week. So if you don't like tea at all, this doesn't have any tea in it. It's just dragon fruit and blackberries and homemade.
How you doing? Bring oils and aromas, come on through. We got the body oils, we got the black soap, we got the shea butter. We don't step on it, we stand on it. Come and get you some.
That's y'all's part right here. Say, hey baby, daydream, thinking of you. Y'all know about it, y'all like me, I'm
do it.
Drink, mother sucker.
Drink, mother sucker.
Drink.
Why you saying it like that? Cause Pop's in here?
Oh, that's the censored version.
Hey, vlog. Period. We at my cousin's house. And we lit. We got Valerie. Hi. Hi. The owner. Period. Co-owner. And we got all the cousins. Hey. Oh, excuse me. We're recording. She said she recording you. He was asleep. Let's go around. Okay, I had to get right.
But you talking about
We got Marcus.
my cousin?
Marcus.
I told baby that. I said, baby,
We got Marcus.
my cousin, but
We got.
I don't have no brother.
Oh, don't mind her hair, but we got PM. And we got Big Trump and Coy. And over here, let me show y'all. We got Cree and Mark. Say hey. And we got And we got Uncle.
They don't line, is it?
We live. It's not live, it's recorded. And we 10.
When they say she get it from her mama, I'ma say you fuck her right. Body rude is unpolite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm tryna go up tonight. Pose it, hope you slept right. I just want